No, because guns aren't animals. Okay, fair enough. Hoping for a new Kiora in Theros Beyond Death. Yeah, yeah, that is fairly dark, Swiss Sneeze. I like the fact that Garrick got uncursed and was kind of like, oh, I guess I'm uncursed now, instead of being like, my God, all the lives I took. All right. So we're back on the Mana Symbol channel. We're gonna play a little red green Titania Kiora Super Smash is what I named it. So this is Faithless Brewing revisiting their sort of original red green mid range list. This is actually one of the very first things they were ever particularly successful with the release of Modern Horizons 2. We have access now to Titania Protector of Argoth. So this is 3 green for a 5/3 legendary creature elemental. When Titania, Protector of Argoth, enters the battlefield, return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Whenever a land you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, create a 5/3 green elemental creature token. So Titania basically says you're going to get a land back when I come into play, and if any of your lands leave play, go to the graveyard, you're going to get elementals for it. This plays particularly well with fetch lands, as fetch lands are going to be something that's in your graveyard for you to target with her, and then jump back into your graveyard so that you can get a 5/3 elemental for them. There's not any other particular synergies in this deck. I know they tried a large number of them. So if you're interested in all sorts of ways you could use Titania, Protector of Argoth in Modern, check out the most recent couple episodes of Faithless Brewing. You can find them in all of your podcast players. What this one is doing is basically using a sort of Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl core to ramp into things. Titania, as I mentioned, is a 5/3 that puts 5/3s into play. This plays particularly well with Kiora Behemoth Beckoner. This is a 3 mana Planeswalker from War of the Spark for 2 green or blue. It says whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. So that'll trigger for Titania and Titania's elementals. She also has a -1 that says untap target permanent, and if you untap your Utopia Sprawled land, you get 2 mana. Super great. So you've got all of these things as a core mana engine, and Kiora has a sort of building ask. She says you want to play the game with as many powers with creatures with power 4 or greater as possible. So to that end, we have Bonecrusher Giant and Glorybringer. So Titania is obviously a great synergy piece, but Bonecrusher Giant is just a good piece of removal that also we get to play as a creature that will draw us a card off Kiora. And Glorybringer is another piece of removal that can help us end games quickly. In addition, Glorybringer's shoot a creature for 4 damage thing is an exert ability, and Kiora can actually force it to untap on the next turn, so you can just exert the same Glorybringer over and over and over again with a Kiora in play at the cost of 1 loyalty to your Kiora. Around this core shell, we've got 4 Furies to help us deal with opposing creatures. We got 4 Lightning Bolts for this very much the same reason. And then there's a lot of little sort of fiddly bits that Cavedan of the Faithless Brewing podcast has sort of smoothed out to his best ability. So we've got 2 Ignoble Hierarchs. This brings our turn 1 ramp package up to a total of 10 pieces, which is great. We've got a Ragavan, which is pretty great as a ramp piece or just a super valuable creature. So people were asking why there's exactly 1 Ragavan. It's because it's not really core to your strategy here, and you're not really going to spend a lot of resources to keep this doing its job. But sometimes it just runs away with a game, and you just kind of want to have that. It is also a good card that you can sideboard out when you get to the sideboarding stage, which, that has some value. And then in the middle here, we've got sort of 4 free slots. So there's 1 Seasoned Pyromancer. The reason there's less than 4 is there were initially 4 in this deck. And the problem is a lot of the time in the early game, you might need to mulligan to 6 or 5 because you're looking for an explosive start. Then when you play your Seasoned Pyromancer on turn 2 or 3 or 4, a lot of the time you're going to be incentivized to chuck away some of these more expensive creatures. And all of a sudden, your Seasoned Pyromancer might give you some elementals, but you just threw away some of your larger payoffs that you would eventually want to get to. Whereas instead of playing Seasoned Pyromancers, some Tireless Trackers or Domri or Anarch or Bolas, who also gets to act as a source of mana, these could be better in a lot of situations. Tireless Tracker, of course, plays really nicely with what Titania is trying to do already, but just as a reasonable red-green mid-range card. I wouldn't be surprised to see Cavedan's version move away from even the one Seasoned Pyromancer. The one Domri is probably going to stay. It's pretty good in the metagame. And the one Ragavan, I could take it or leave it. So yeah, and then we've got some Blood Moons and a Magus of the Moon in the sideboard. We got some Endurance, Veil of Summer, a bunch of other nonsense. So let's just hop into a league and see how she goes on this beautiful Friday evening. Hope everyone out there in internet land is having a good time. I believe that my stream settings are going to be a little more friendly to play here, but we're going to find out in a couple seconds. Certainly seemed to be better when I was off stream, but we'll find out in a second. All right, what do we got here? So yeah, I hope I covered the Ragavan thing. It's going great, Dramoka. Alex ordered spicy Thai soup online from bed. Life is good. Yeah, I mean, Thai soup is not my preference for food, but Thai food in general is, so I'm sure that Thai soup is a good soup. And Squiremit comments that Kiora's loyalty is pretty meaty too. That it is. She'd actually be a good-ish marriage with Kasmina, Enigmatic Mentor. No, the new Kasmina. The blue-green Kasmina. But the blue-green Kasmina, if you use her to put a Fractal into play, you actually don't get to draw a card from that, no matter how big it is. Unless you have enough static abilities to make it a 4/4. Oh, hey, how's it going there, Larynx Punchworthy? Rice paper wraps on the side. Rice paper wraps. Are those non-fried spring rolls? Like unfried, like they're like essentially what a spring roll is, but not, done. In the opinion of those who like a nice fried spring roll. Roy, you're in Toronto and you like food. Is Fo Hung gone? Because like obviously the physical location is still there. But it looked pretty closed when I went by it the other day. The Vietnamese restaurant that's on Queen. Are fried spring rolls made from rice paper wraps? I think so. It was a chain. I think Kasmina and Kiora wins the game. The following turn with something like Enter the Infinite and Thoracle. Oh, right. Yeah, it would do. So... You're talking about Gélois. Okay. I don't know what that is, but Fohong is also a chain. Yeah, but the one in downtown was, in my opinion, that one was something special. Maybe I'm wrong. It's the one with the chair on the pedestal outside. There's like a really tall pole and there's a chair on top and like a globe on it. Yeah. Paper wraps aren't fried, but they are like spring rolls in the way that they are stuff wrapped in stuff. I do love stuff wrapped in stuff. It just sounds like a sandwich with more steps. Alex has got a fever, and the only prescription is another shot of vaccine. Give it to him. Give it all to Alex. Okay, on the die roll. Can't remember if ZX Rogue is Squatchy for something. But hand is good-ish. We got double ramp. So I'm one land short of Kiora, but I'm on the play, so like if I hit another land, we're golden. You hope I crush them? I mean, this start is looking pretty good for us. Start continues to look good for us. think the only way that could have been better is if I had a stomp instead of lightning bolt there. Heyo, what's up, Lukewarm? Pithing Needle, Windswept Heath, Renin 6, Chandre. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm not afraid of it. Karn? Yeah, they could Pithing Needle Karn. Yeah, Karn is probably a really good name. Or Prismatic Vista. No, they did go for one of the lands. That's insane, right? Are they crazy? They're definitely crazy. 3, and then man, this is such a shame. Am I supposed to just like grab Omnath this, or like play Kiora and grab Omnath? That's definitely wrong, right? Like while they're tapped down, I'm just supposed to Titania. I mean, it kind of sucks, but no, I know I Titania the Heath if that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I know. I'm just like I'm addicted to value. You people know me. You people. That's right. I just referred to all of you as you people. What are you gonna do about it? Here's my Stomping Ground. I guess I'll just put 10 power into play on turn 3. Such an effort. A broad A, sure. Man, this kind of sucks. On the upside, there's like a reasonable chance that they are playing some number of creatures that I'm going to be able to mess up. We do. That's why I have a Twitch chat. This looks like a Blue Moon deck that's like... Okay. They have Ensnaring Bridge? I'm going to be really upsetty if they do. Oh, if we top deck a Lightning Bolt, it's just over. Oh, shit. Well, that's bad news. I mean, eventually I'll draw a burn spell, but like still. Yikes. So I suppose I will put them to 1, or sorry, 3, and then Fury down the Karn. Do I want Squaw's stream title? No. I mean, you can tell me afterward. This is not odd cost. I'm so mad. I mean, it didn't matter because, like, they're just going to play bridge here. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have to kill their Karn. Unless they just have another one, but they're not going to have it this turn, so... Maybe Obosh gets to attack this turn? Depends on what's in their hand. Take 8, you nerd. Oh, let me go get the Stream Decker bot. Also, yeah, it doesn't seem like my stream has improved by much. The CPU percentage is creeping upwards to where it normally was. 4 cards in hand. Okay, looks like we get an attack. Could be big game here. God damn it. I mean, I get to put them to lethal. So if I ever draw Bonecrusher or Lightning Bolt, it will be over. Okay. Resolves. Saheeli? The hell? Okay. They have 2 cards in hand? Nice. Don't you know you gotta dash the monkey? Oh yeah, dash the monkey. Dash the monkey. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have the clip up. Oh yeah, I'm a monkey. Hold on, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, I'm a monkey. Give this monkey what she wants.
So Shattering Spree is probably a good idea. Blood Moon, it looked like an okay idea. And then like Kiora. It looks like Bonecrusher and Bolt are probably going to be less than great. I guess Bolt might be okay. Maybe Shattering Spree is a bit too far. But I do need outs for bridge. Glorybringer is probably... No, Fury is unnecessary. Well, they're both kind of unnecessary, but I think Fury is more unnecessary. Especially because it can't draw me cards. So, like, can't even help me out. Yeah, I thought my stream problems might be over, but they're not. Gust? Gust. Gust. Bolt is good, you think? I could be convinced that Bolt is good. I just feel like everything else is better. Oh, Fracturing Gust. No, it's really expensive. I mean, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. I didn't keep it. Let's find out. Let's find out if I was supposed to. Sorry, someone said they combo with that new rock from... What the hell? They combo with that new rock from MH2. That could mean a lot of stuff, so I don't know what that is. They combo with that new rock from MH2. The new mana rock. The Torque? Yeah, I mean, I just don't like which combo, right? Like, there's like 8 million combos you could be playing in theory, right? The rock that does liquid metal coating non-lands. Sure. I don't know why we need that if we have access to 4 liquid metal coatings. Yeah, what's up, Martinez? VP. Oh, they got an island. Uh-huh. So are they just looking to like slow mill me out? I'm being inconvenienced to death. I know the new card actually adds mana, but I'm just... It also doesn't kill lands, which I feel like is... Oh, if I Blood Moon, I can't fetch anymore. They're milling me. Yeah, they have been. Infinite Saheeli. I mean, I don't... You can't Saheeli minus on Saheeli. That's just not a thing. Oh, if you make Saheeli an artifact... I got it. I figured it out. Okay, I see now. I got it now. If you make Saheeli an artifact, Saheeli can target Saheeli. I see. I see. This is a cool deck. Good draw. Very good draw. I guess we find out if they're playing any counter magic now. Don't do it. You've never had a counter in your life. Yeah. Modern staple, alter the brute. I mean, it's like a jank staple. It's a fairly common win condition for decks doing certain levels of nonsensical things. All right, opponent, I've got 10 power in play. What do you got? Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Got your library? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they have successfully milled me to 38 cards. If this was a mill deck, I would not be worried because it's turn 5 and they've only milled me to 38 cards. They're scrying. I mean, they're doing stuff. I'm being oppressed. I'm being oppressed, chat. Help. It's all over. You can't beat that card. Sorry, is that okay? No, I'm being oppressed, and I don't know why Reddit isn't more angry about what's happening to me right now. I don't get it. That's not a dragon, is it? Oh, it's not? Okay. Good. Good. Boop. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bye, Saga. You have no power here, squaw. Urza Saga's awful. Did you see that? I blood mooned and it died. I don't even understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, Alex, I want the shitpost answer to this. Roy, I want the semi-serious answer. And everyone else in chat, I want the whatever answer you actually have, which is I've got a quality pink tank top that I created from a Walmart t-shirt. I have several bandanas. So the question is, how much is it worth it to any of you, entertainment-wise or otherwise, for me to do at least one league of stream as the reincarnation of Modern Madness, Randy the Rootwalla? It's just a pink tank top. But the point is, how entertained would you be by a Madness deck played by Modern Madness Randy Rootwalla? I'm probably going to do it, Alex. Yes, I know you will, Roy. But I just want to know what you think of the idea. Do you want to see a pro wrestler heel persona trying to play Magic the Gathering? Putting Modern Madness back in the game. All right, good. That's very level-headed. Something with Madness. And probably Asmar and Amartica Dice no Cool the card, because I think that's a really funny thing for like a pro wrestler heel to say. To have to say the word or the name Asmar and Amartica Dice in the Kuldakar. Oh yeah, me and my girl Asmar and Amartica Dice in the Kuldakar. We're coming for ya. Yeah. Yeah, it has to have Bonecrusher Giant. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to, but preferably. Or maybe that's just his tag team partner. Me and my boy Bonecrusher. I don't even remember that quote. That's a long time ago. I think that was I think that must have been in reference to me losing to Tectonic Edge. That I feel like I know the quote is probably Encroaching Wastes. I did win while you were gone, Jen and I. We're against humans? Good matchup. It's a good matchup for me, baby. Good matchup. Oh, please kite sail me next turn. I'm so excited. Please hit me with that sweet, sweet kite sail action. Thanks, Roy. I'm glad you remember that I wasn't thrilled by you having to mansplain. No, I feel like Encroaching Waste is more likely because I don't even know what that card is. Like, at least with Tech Edge, when I see it, like, I at least, like, cerebrally, I understand what that card is. Gun to my head right now, I could not tell you what they did it. Gun to my head, I could not tell you what. I don't even remember the card Encroaching Waste. I can't tell you what that card does. Is it from Oath of the Gatewatch or one of those sets? And it's like a land that taps for colors, but it also has a red activation to like sack and destroy something. No, it's not. Okay. No, but you know what I'm talking about, right? There's like a cycle in that set where it's they're like colorless producing lands that can be used to what do I want to say? They also have like colored activations. There's like a blighted wasteland or something and a something else. The Memorial to War I know because I played Dominaria Limited. Dominaria. Well, we are gonna draw for the damage. Yeah, I should have done it before combat damage. Yeah. BFZ sack lands. Yeah, they sacrifice to do their effect. And there's a white, black, blue, red, and green ones, I think. I thought the black one was pretty good. Oh, or you just... Yeah, I think they're all blighted stuff. No, they can't all be blighted, right? Oh, maybe they could. Because one of those sets is the Ulamog set, and one of those is the Kozilek set. Oh, you need a card in there, blighted. Jen and I. Rude? Oh, I should have EOT Bonecrushered. And I don't need to. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but Sheikah. I could tell you what two of those cards do. Sunspear Shikari, I do not remember. They just draw step kite sail me? Oh, friend. It's not gonna work again. Oh. They're naming Tireless Tracker? No, they know I have Glorybringer, right? Shit. Well, that sucks. Let's draw a card and then play Bonecrusher, I guess. Unless I draw... Well, it doesn't matter what I draw at this point. Okay. So I have access to 4 mana if I put this on my Stomping Ground. Or I guess my Yavimaya. I might as well. Does 4 help me at all? Not really. I'm just gonna do this because it's kind of cool and I haven't seen it before. Look at me! I'm a Yavimaya with a Utopia Sprawl on me. And Lightning Bolt. I don't have one, but I wish that I did. The lesson, Jen and I, is never try. You tried your best and you failed miserably. The answer, or the lesson is, never try. All right, opponent. You have another Reflector Mage, and you're going to use it to bounce my Bonecrusher Giant. That's the law. Oh, well, okay. That's not the law. The Murder Horn episode? Oh, geez. It's called Mountain of Madness. Oh, my God. I want to say it's like in 8 or 9, Jen and I. Jeez. Yeah, I'll trade Bonecrusher for a Reflector Mage here. Yeah, the episode name is Mountain of Madness. Now step over to the Abdominator and I will shout slogans at you. Thank God. Bonecrusher is ready. I'm about to get him for 5 mana. Oh yeah. Bonecrusher, yeah. Hank Scorpio is the best. These are the facts. Nice blocker. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it. Trigger. I'd like to change it into a dragon in response. Damn. My opponent is as clever as they are sexy. King of the Hill is the episode name? Really? I guess that makes sense. Which one's Mountain of Madness? I know that's an episode of The Simpsons. Which one's Mountain of Madness? I know there is one. I know that's an episode of The Simpsons. The company. Oh, you're right. That makes sense. With Burns and Homer and they make the snowmen. They're more than mere men. They're gods. Oh, but they've got eyes. Peepers. Peepers to watch. Yeah. No, I need to step up my episode name game, clearly. My Simpsons trivia is, as always, lackluster. Someday I will repay this shame to my family. Yeah. Who knows only who can prevent forest fires? You. You selected you, meaning me. The correct answer is you. Yeah. Actually, I think yours is verbatim, Jen and I. You've got a even better brain for quotes than most people that I know. Do. Wait, Redemption is not that movie. That's something, but it's not Redemption. What is this? Another Reflector Mage? Goddamn. Bounce the Bonecrusher, you coward. Bouncing the Glorybringer. Okay, I see the logic. Do. You don't know that reference, Roy? Dueling Banjos, and the movie is Deliverance? No, what is the name of that movie? It's pretty iconic. That is what that is parodying. And it's parodying a scene from... Yeah, it is Deliverance. It's a bunch of people go on vacation in like a backwoods town or near a backwoods town, and things happen with the locals. It does not go well for the main characters, let's say. I don't think it's a horror movie, but certainly horrifying. Burt Reynolds? Burt Reynolds? Seriously? Man, why do I not know that? That's a great draw. So what do I want to do with this turn? I want to grab my Obosh. And I can crack another clue and shoot this bolt at lightning speed, or at instant speed, but I don't think I want to do that now. I think I'm okay to sort of assume a defensive posture here. Yeah, that's the one. Grateful Head. Grateful Head. Gonna make him squeal like a pig. If you ever hear that quote, Roy, that's the one. Yes, Alex, things like in Pulp Fiction. Oh yeah. Right on. I see you there. Okay. So I think Arbor Elf is gonna get bust here. Oh, they're not attacking with more? Okay, that's fine by me. Gee, I hope they're not holding on to Athalia's 3-drop. They're not playing Kudro anymore, are they? So nice. It's so nice of them not to play General Kudro anymore. Oh, man. So this essentially costs, what, 1 mana? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But this costing 1 means I can't play Obosh and Glorybringer, so I might have to just do that. I mean, I don't have to do that, but I'm probably going to do that. No, Kiora into Glorybringer is good enough here. If I don't play Obosh this turn, it's not a problem. We'll just play Obosh next turn. Oh, there's still Athalia. Okay, so this is fine. We're going to do this way. Untap that. What are you going to do, Thalia? Make my Glorybringer cost more? Highly doubtful. Boy, I sure hope someone got fired for that blunder, huh? Are you done yet, opponent? Have you been outvalued? They want more punishment. I'll give it to them. I guess Mantis Rider would put me in within striking distance of death. Sunbite Canyon. Good goddamn. Their Thalia's Lieutenant is going to take 8 damage this turn. That's going to be fun. Anytime you see something like that, a wizard did it. You're not wrong. What is this? They put it on 4? They're just screwing with me. They put it on 4. I missed that. That has to be a mistake, right? They just punted. All right, so Endurance seems good. And Clothis. I don't know how you would get Clothis from this, but I've heard it multiple times from different sources. Clothis. Where in the world is an O like an oi? Well, that's not fair. I actually do know there are some dialects where an O sound can become like an oi. But usually there's other syllables surrounding it. Also, this is a Greek origin, right? Or it's supposed to be. Cloth eyes would make the most sense to me. Because, you know, there's a freaking bandage, you know, over their eyes. But I'm just going to keep saying Clothis because it sounds appropriately. Clotis. What's up, Liz? How you doing? So, Titania and her terrifying tokens seem pretty good. Well, Fury's excellent. Glorybringer's excellent. Pyromancer's good. By the logic, her name would be Clotho Boobies. I'm pretty sure that's like Final Fantasy VII speedrunning logic. In that community, every time Tifa's on stream, you can be 50% sure that someone's going to shout Booba. I don't know why. But you watched your virtual graduate. Did you mute it? I hope you didn't listen to it all. That sounds like one of those corporate videos we used to have to watch, and we would just mute it and leave it on and get the like acknowledgement that we completed it. Confirmed E Principe does not have a life. Lol, nah, JP, but 66 trophies is a lot in MTG. Yes, that is a lot of MTG. It was a YouTube video, you watched 5% of it. I wonder if they're actually going to check the statistics and be like, how do we get more engagement next year? This seems like a fine hand against humans. We're going to have, well, we don't have the potential to do 4 mana on turn 2 unless I draw a green source. Hopefully we draw a forest or a green fetch. Never went to your graduation? I didn't go to my university graduation. I went to my high school one. I didn't go to my university graduation because it happened this year and no one I knew was in it. I had a delayed graduation, let's call it. Now, next turn, I do have 3 mana plus the Utopia Sprawl, so I can go Sprawl into Klothys, which seems fine. Hopefully, I draw another red card in case I want to pitch for Fury. You skipped all 3 of your university graduations. That's probably fair. I guess if I have to, I could pitch Klothys to Fury here. I don't want to, but I could. Also, Klothys must end up being animate a good amount in this deck. Kite Sail? Kite Sail would actually be annoying. Yeah. They're boring. No kidding. Rats. Well, I think I'm definitely pitching for Fury here, although I guess I'm only killing 1 Hierarch in the champion. I really hope I draw a red card. I did. That's so good for me. So we go Mountain. I think I'm supposed to play Domri because Domri actually ramps me, like guaranteed. So put this on here, call green, I guess. It doesn't really matter. This taps for red or green. Untap this. Yeah, we're playing Domri because Domri ensures that I get to Titania next turn. I mean, ensure. Oh no, I was already there. Ah, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm an idiot, but I'm not that much of an idiot that I'm going to be too worried about this. Hello. Trigger. Bye, friends. Bye. Do you like my free spell? Oh, I can fight. Hell yeah. Get out of here. Boof. I hope they have a Mantis Rider. Oh, okay, they could have it. Oh, a Reflector Mage. Okay. Yeah, Domri fight. It's actual factual fight. Like their creature did actually deal the damage to my creature. It just doesn't matter because their creature doesn't have power. I may have to trade the tracker for the Reflector Mage here. I don't want to, but I might have to. Crap. Oh, they do have a 4-drop. Are they playing Venser? Whirler Rogue. Okay. Why? I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. I don't even know how I'm supposed to begin to respond to what is happening here. I do not. Okay. I mean, I'm not in a great spot here. When in doubt, whoop they ass. I mean, I don't know if derision is the right word if it kills me. I mean, this could win the game here. I mean, not soon, but for the rest of my life. Which apparently could be very short. Phantasmal Image. They're going to copy Whirler Rogue, right? But I don't want them copying Reflector Mage. That's for damn sure. But them copying Whirler Rogue is concerning. Like, I'm taking 4 this turn. And, like, very quickly, I won't be able to do much about this. This is actually really terrifying. I mean, I'd say terrifying. Terrifying is the wrong word, but this sucks. What if they copy a Thopter? I would be very upset and terrified. If they copied a Thopter, it'd mean the last card in their hand is so good that I can't possibly win. which, you know. Hold on. I need to play this, and I need to fetch with it, and then I get it back. Right? Yeah, you can't have it both ways with Titania. Am I? No, I'm not dead. But I'm gonna be close. Jeez. It's a good thing they didn't get to copy Titania, right? They can't give the image unblockable. That is good. Yeah. I mean, but they need a they don't need a chump blocker, but they want a chump blocker at some point anyway. No, I didn't miss a 5-3, you mad. I played this deck earlier today. You can't get a 5-3 there. Unless I missed a line. But I'm pretty sure you can't get a 5-3 the way everything worked out there. It wasn't possible. Because I didn't have a fetch land in my graveyard to grab with Titania. So, yeah, I didn't miss it. It just wasn't possible. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because Titania needs to target a land in your graveyard, you can't do the play that you were probably suggesting. They go to attack, so they're attacking with 4 Thopters only, I guess. I say only, as if that's not a lot. 6, 7, 8. So I can get and play Obosh. You didn't fetch... What? You don't fetch until... Yeah, but if you fetch after she's on the battlefield, you miss a land. If you don't have one in your graveyard, which was the case here. I didn't have a land in my graveyard to get, so I don't think there was any possible way that I could do the thing where you get 2. So they have 2 blockers, they have 4 Thopters, and if they have anything else, we're super toast. But I guess I could just draw Fury. Yeah, so because Titania needs to target a land, you can't do... No, it's okay, because earlier today I was trying to figure out how to do the play you were talking about, and it just can't be done because she needs to target. You need a fetch land in your graveyard, and it also needs to be... Jeez, what a draw. Oh my god. It's so good. Alright, well... Fury, please? Because at least with Fury, I could clear out their Thopters and maybe win the attrition game. I'm not dead. I could draw Fury here. We did keep them in. Bonecrusher. Does that help? No, because the flyers are the problem. Yeah, I mean, Fury's great versus everything they're doing. Let's go Sprawl here. It's a message from you in the future. Thank you, you in the future. So let's go tap for 3. I should tap for green. Tap for green. Untap. Draw a card. Fury. Need to draw Fury. Only Fury can save me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can go again. Stomp and Bolt would save me if I hadn't had to fetch, right? Oh, no, I can go to 2 here. Oh, shit. That is the Devin O'Donnell hitting us with the big raid energy again.
You can run,
Thanks,
but you can't
Doom.
hide.
I believe I've been hoisted by humans. But it's possible they misplay this turn and we live. Let's find out. Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, is my human opponent going to punt this game away? Some players are great at punting, sometimes by a lot. Let's find out. We are at the mercy of opponent's confidence. Exactly. You okay, Han? For reference, I love the Professor. I also love his consistency, and I think it's wonderful fodder for comedy. They don't know either of these cards resolves. Yeah. I guess humans has a bit of a... Oh, they named Lightning Bolt. Okay, I'm screwed. Yeah, okay. They didn't punt. But I couldn't really name one. I couldn't really shoot it off in response. I needed them to name wrong there. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, we still got a game 3. Does Moto enforcing the rules count as outside assistant? Judge, there was a Moto bug. I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow it. Moto talking to the Magic judges. You have no power here. I drew as many cards as I could before all that happened, Xerox. You changed the outcome by measuring it. It's quality. So this is like turn 2, grab Obosh. Turn 3, literally nothing. Turn 4, maybe something. This seems like a good way to lose. This also seems like a good way to lose. Mull to 5. I'm home. Oh my god, why? This was my day earlier. They kept their 7? Great. Awesome. Yeah, I did. I did have red cards in hand to pitch. I just... This deck is supposed to draw better hands than that. Like, come on. Like... We're... Like... Did any... No, the first one was the only one that had a single piece of ramp. And every other hand has been ramp free. Brutal.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom
Thank
fighters
you,
before the
Dursty,
start of
for
the
the
rainy
follow
season.
there.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Just you clean your feet off before you come in the house with those thirsty pants. Yeah, Futurama was a great show. Hey, what's up, Fusion Blaze? I mean, if I was gonna draw out here, I guess it would be like this. Middling mage, name Obosh. Damn, how'd they know I drew it? God. Opponent's always one step ahead. On the plus side, on turn 5, we could just go play Obosh and then pitch to Fury. Stream sniping, obviously. It's uncanny. Brian! Big needle name Obosh. I love it. My opponent's voice sounds like Trump. Nobody knew how complex it was to try to name Pithing Needle. Well, this is horrifying. Fury is, as usual, of limited use. It's probably just a time-lapse thing, Brian. There's periods where Twitch sort of gets confused. So, like, I need to bolt something this turn and then hope that I survive till next turn and draw another red card. 2 for 2 seems fine. There is no 2 for 2 here. Unless you're saying, like, pitch to Fury, and bolt one of these creatures. I think my plan is going to be to kill the... oh, shoot. I should not have let them untap. They're going to push more damage. They're going to push more damage. They're going to push more damage. No, I know... oh, you're right. Yeah, I screwed up. Yeah, thank you. All right, I screwed up. Hopefully we get away with it anyway. Yeah, it would have done it. I just pushed through without thinking about it properly. I was feeling down on my misfortune. I was overly committed to this Obosh Fury line, which doesn't really line up that well anyway now. Yeah, I just punted that away. Got distracted by all the wonderful people in my chat saying different things that were not part of the game situation. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so that's the only thing that's going to be an instant. And it's, I'm apparently not trying my best. What? If they follow this with a Thalia's Lieutenant, I'm going to lose it. They've got 2 cards in hand still, too. Gosh, it must be nice when you get to keep a 7. I can't even get enough mana to play this Obosh. God. All right, we're toast here. Yeah, I should have done exactly what everyone said to do. We would have taken 3 damage this turn. I don't think there's a... I guess I could just draw a bolt. I have 4 cards in hand. I do have 4 cards in hand. We did mull to 5, and I'm up on cards. Man, this just doesn't do enough, and I can't fetch. All right, so we punted big time there, and I lost the match because of it. I mean, I lost the match because of the mull to 5, realistically speaking, but that was bad. That was bad. I think we definitely could have won that. For some reason, I just got like disheartened by the fact that the champion was like a 3/3 so quickly. Like their curve was so fantastic after they didn't play anything on turn 2. They went turn 1 Vile, turn 2 nothing, and they still killed me on like turn 4, 5, but close to 4. Like it was a ridiculous amount of damage. Mordoth, thank you for the follow there, friend. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of room to fail here. But I got overly committed to the Obosh anger line. Fury? Obosh into Fury line. So, good old fancy play syndrome. I am a victim. FPS. Magic's hard sometimes. I mean, it wasn't that hard there, but yeah. Unless you're talking about the grotesque rip. Can you target with Fury for 0 damage? You cannot. Anytime you're targeting anything that has multiple targets, and you're dividing anything, you have to give each of those targets at least one of that thing. So, if there were a billion 1/1 illusion creatures, and you had something that you could divide 4 damage, you can only target 4 things at maximum, because you have to be able to actually assign one of that unit. Good evening, philosopher. How's the computer tonight? It's doing slightly better. I fiddled around with a bunch of the settings. After this league, I might hop down for just 1 second and come back up in 720p and see if that helps even more. It's definitely doing okay, but we'll see if that continues. Like, I'm also not playing a particularly click-intensive deck right now. Hey, it's House of Mana. I saw you in the SCG chat when Corey was getting smashed by Ross on Velomachus, and I saw you kind of go to bat for Velomachus against Titan, even though Dom Harvey was like, it's not that bad of a matchup. And listen, Dom's a brilliant guy, but I just don't I just assume he hasn't played that matchup, because it's way worse than you would think for the Titan player. I mean, the deck is definitely good. Scythe MTG. Literally can't play anything with Ragavan or Saga in it for mana traders. Ooh. Yeah, well, that's what I assumed, House. Like, and the thing is, like, I was not a person who was going to go and say I had a good Titan matchup, but I've literally beat all the best Titan players with that deck. I've never lost a match to Titan in competitive play. Never. So I don't think I'm a brilliant Magic player. I think that the matchup is actually just excellent for that deck. Apparently I'm against another streamer, Spawn of Virtue, and they are on a Kiora deck. So probably Elementals? Thanks, Jen and I. I mean, I hope I can be humble without sounding like it's false, but I don't know. If only you could have blemished that record, that one challenge. Yeah, sorry, friend. I mean, if you have the turn 2 kill, I don't expect you to pull your punches. And I hope that you respect me with the same. Oh, that's Brew Spy? People got to learn them some branding. I really mean it. I think it is a very significant... I think it's a very significant thing to have your online name and your Moto name and as many things as possible to actually have the same branding. It's for that and more Philosopher. It does a lot in this deck. A lot. So, against Scalding Tarn, I think I'm gonna jam dash. All right, you guys ready for it? You guys ready for the sound? Unless they have a lightning bolt, which they may.
Yeah, I'm a monkey. Give this monkey what she wants.
Terminus. Don't play it, Zach. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't play it. The poor monkey. Nice. Nice. Why does the deck only have one monkey? Because the monkey's not really on plan for the deck. This deck is trying to go much bigger than what the monkey is. Did that $100 bill just attack that person? Yes, but I get to be mad about it because it comes in extra treatments. And I don't think that's fair to people like me. There's alternate frame $100 bills that I can't have. I did, Larynx. You want me to play it again? I'll play it again. Play it again, just for you. Just
yeah,
you're my
I'm a
favorite.
monkey. Give this monkey what she wants.
No, you've had enough. If I attack and I go through, we play the clip. That's the rule. If I attack and it goes through, we play the clip. That's the rule. It was a bit of an episode. That's for sure. Now, I could have just played the Ragavan this turn, but Larynx loved the sound, so...
Yeah, I'm a monkey. Give this monkey what she wants.
I just can't... Pog? I'm so excited. Double foil retro force and a borderless Ragavan. Then he proceeded to whine that he only opened one fetch land and apologized to Patreon that he was doing the opening for. Yikes. I mean, Mountain Dew Me, that is a phenomenal username. Mountain Dew Me 69. Holy crap. This is it's a bit of an older archetype, but it's definitely something that's been in Modern many a time. Okay. I wanted to see if they would take the bait and counter it this time. They didn't, though. Is it going through again? Yes, it's an older archetype, but it checks out. I was going to play it in a league. A Brazen Borrower? Shark Typhoon X1. Get God, I guess. Oh, that makes sense. And I built and played a deck like what they're playing, so that makes sense. Oh, I sure hope so, Jen and I have a high quality version of that meme, or a meme that is adjacent to that, on my computer somewhere. It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. I was about to upvote it. Try downvote it, sir. No, leave it be. Very well, sir. Upvote. That's the long and short of that one. The original one that I did myself, just like live with actual human being friends, was someone there was something that happened and I said, oh, it's an older joke, but I was about to laugh. It's an older joke, but it checks out. I was about to laugh. So, do they have another counterspell? We ask. I do love that joke from the Family Guy stuff. Hojo Fire. What are we paying by the laser now? You don't do the budget, Gary. Right? They do have another one. Rats. Man, this is really they're really giving me the business here. Oh, they're playing Kiora because they're not playing any creatures. That's so lame. The lazy companion. Get a job! Yeah, the Star Wars Family Guy stuff is, well, the first one's really good, the second one's okay, and the third one kind of goes off the rails a bit, which is fine. Same with the robot. Some of the robot chicken bits with Family Guy just make me absolutely lose it. The Palpatine getting the call from Vader when he's in his office about the Death Star having been blown up. That one slays me. What do you mean it blow up? Where are you? You must smell like leathery, burnt bacon. Yeah, exactly. Stop crying. Okay, Jesus. Yeah, what the hell is an aluminum falcon? Yeah, it's a great bit. Oh, man. All right, Spybert. As your seconds are ticking away. Expedition map. Yeah, there we go. that again, that whole scene just makes me happy. I just love that, the sort of anachronistic back and forth. And it's also like, it's like just like quick and witty. And so currently the resurgent belief is just getting back a Shark Typhoon, he says, as if that's not a big deal. How do we beat Replenish Typhoon? I would have been trying to figure that out sooner, but this is taking for goddamn ever, and it's not my fault. Well, Saga has oppressed us, so I think we've lost the game because they play the card Urza Saga, and we just can't beat that. No one can. I mean, there's just no force on this planet. It's not possible to beat Urza Saga. I mean, it's gonna be banned in Modern. It's just... God, this is such a tilt. All right, here's my 5-mana creature. Oh, I guess I could have sacked my treasure for that. Or used my foothills. John Elway and the 1998 Denver Broncos could beat it. You're not wrong. The Denver Broncos! I think owning the Denver Broncos is pretty good. Oh, Marge, you just don't understand football. Promise you won't laugh. I always wanted to own Dallas Cowboys. Homer, I bet a lot of people laughed at you when you told them your dream. They laughed at me the first time that I wore jeans with a windbreaker. Correct, Jen and I. That is most of my life. Second shark type. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Sports coat, yeah, jeans and a sports coat. I was the first wealthy man in America to do it. Now they all do it. Now look, now they all do it. God, I love Scorpio. Again, my whole life is a reference to everything and anything. So their Saga's on 2, so they get a 1/1, so we're doomed. I have a meme for that one. I've got a meme for all times, but hold on, I got a good one for that. Let's go into the meme vault. How do we beat Double Typhoon? I'm pretty sure we don't. Although, it's not the worst start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Maybe it just collapsed. We can't take that chance. You always say that. I want to take a chance. Get out of here, you nerds. This is our territory now. Fury team. Oh god, they're gonna get a miracle. I know it. Roy, can you put up a poll for me? I want to know how the chat feels about miracle, or miracle. What is the correct pronunciation where you're from? Miracle, or miracle? None of the above. Moracle? A nice O in there? Oh no, here it comes. Merkel? Oh, Merkel. Yeah. Maybe you get your ass kicked for something like that. Oh, I needed one with an A, Roy, for miracle, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, if they terminus me, they don't get to keep their sharks. These are facts. These are the facts. Where's my memes folder? It's alphabetical. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, opponent. Go nuts. Ah, here we go. Chudo? What is Chudo? This is one of my earlier. It was one of my earlier memes. Where is it? It was in this era. Where are you? So my opponent is. Oh well, here's this one. They brainstone. They got a new brainstone. Okay. Chowder. Say it right. Chowder. Chowder. Only 1 in 10 million people has the evil gene. Hitler had it, Walt Disney had it, and Freddie Quimby has it. I wonder if I put it in like the completed memes folder. Did I die? I don't seem dead. Are they dead? I bet there are some sharks in my future. Well, either way. Oh bosh. Play piazza. And then we do this. And then we do that. Boop. And smash. Upped. Yeah. So it's possible opponent's gonna take 2 here. It's hopefully good enough. But this is really. Oh no! Alright, we died. I thought they would just do it. I didn't think they would get clever and crush me. Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, I found the meme. Okay. Let's bring in Veils. Let's bring in Endurance. And then I know they had some non-basics in their mana base, so let's just see if we can Blood Moon. Oh, and they're playing Sagas, so we're definitely going to Blood Moon them. Bolt can get the hell out of here. Well, maybe Fury's worse here. Yeah, probably. Because it doesn't provide any reach. Give me 1 second. All right. Good pull. Jeez, that's rough, Mountain Dew. It's probably going to be a problem for me later. Huh. Crazy. So Bonecrusher is fine here for a clock. I'll probably just cut some bolts.
Compadres,
I think for the most part, once they resolve a Shark Typhoon, we're going to be up a creek.
Before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Thanks for the follow there, Obo Mobo. Obo Mobo. All right. Oh, no, yeah, I mean, all the algorithms are working for us. 9 hours of Simpsons downloaded. That'll get you through a 5-hour flight. I sure hope so. If I can do basic math, and I can't. Well, thanks, Obo. That means a lot. I'm the editor and one of the hosts, and Turn 2 Moon. I mean, we'll see what their mana base looks like. This one of Ragavan loves being in my hand, though. He's just like, huh? I'm like, yeah, I got you, buddy. He's got a sword. You idiots, we've all got swords. Crap, but not that crap. But kind of crap. Think I want to play Kiora instead. Monkey just likes me. Is it wrong that I want to just play Kiora instead? Likes my manly shoulder. Thank you. Thank you. Trying to grow my shoulders, but it's hard work. Brainstone, eh? It's free real estate. Yeah, I agree, Mir. It's working better, although we'll see. Especially with Urza, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but hopefully it'll work out. I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? It's like a really awkward situation. I feel like Kiora is the best play, and then I can play the Brainstone if I want to. That's like free real estate. The values on this line. I guess the Brainstone's gonna eat it to the engineered explosives, but we are playing against Cascade Miracles. I don't even know if they're cascading. But how you doing, Bamzing? Hope the world is just treating you the absolute best. You're playing in the Mox this weekend, right? You tend to like an early moon against control. Probably a punt. It's all over. They had enough basics last game. Like, you're probably right. You're probably right. But let me run the clip anyway.
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer.
How's Blood Moon right now? It's pretty good. They are playing sagas. I thought you had queued because you top 8'd with Heliod, didn't you? I thought that was a whole thing. When is the Mox? I don't know because I'm not in it, and I'm probably... I know you need, like, qualifier point. Yeah, I definitely should have mooned them on 1. Or on 2. Well, we can moon them now and hope it's good enough. Land, please. Well, at least if they kill the first Blood Moon, I've got the second Blood Moon. The backup Blood Moon. You needed to win the tournament? Jesus. Oh, the Mox is like 24 people, right? Isn't that... I don't know. I don't know how any of this stuff works. I just play in tournaments, and then if I ever win... It's 8? What? Oh, good God. Well, sure, it's for a first prize of $20,000. I mean, I guess, but... Now, is that $5,000? Is that the way Wizards math works now? That's not actually $20,000? They have to do the conversion first, where they just... I don't know, I'm pretty proud of that joke. They had Celestial Purge. Of course they did. Of course they knew I was going to have Blood Moons. So I should have had it earlier. They would have had the white mana anyway, so they would get themselves out here. Although they wouldn't have had the... I don't know. I mean, I still clearly punted earlier. How much it's going to matter in the end, I guess we'll eventually find out. They're going to have Spell Bomb and a Counterspell, I guess. 20k is $1,200? Okay, I can believe that. It's all about the delivery, Bam. It's not about how good the joke was. That was a bad joke, but the delivery was good. They had a tournament that they had publicized. The prize pool was going to be $1 million, Roy, and then suddenly it became $250,000 without an official announcement of it really any kind. It's not like they came out and made like a big deal about it. It was just suddenly it was less. They're playing Cryptic Command. Oh god, this deck that they're playing is so obnoxious. They're not even trying to do anything cool. They're just slow rolling it. I didn't Obo Mobo, but I did see Brian Gottlieb's tweet that said he's like not super pleased with the episode because of how much ranting and raving. Real crossing the Rubicon situation. I don't know that reference. Crossing the Rubicon. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. I get you. Well, I just wasn't expecting it because they're theoretically they're a brewer doing cool things, and like they said, streamer showdown when we hopped on to the match. So I thought I was going to be in for a treat, but and I kind of am, but it's just like it's like queuing into Spike. It's like it's not a treat. You're going to get trashed. You're going to get trashed, and very little exciting is going to happen other than getting played the hell out of. Except if you win. That's pretty great. The last time I beat Spike, though, he was on Jeskai Giants. It was a massacre. Trying to say Cryptic isn't cool. I love the card Cryptic Command. I just, like, the otherwise coolness of their deck is overruled by the fact that they've just been miracling me, and the Resurgent Beliefs seem totally pointless and out of place here. Like, they could just eventually cast the... They put so much other stuff in this deck. It's like, why are you playing Resurgent Belief? Shark Typhoon is just a good card in the archetype you're playing. They're playing Shark Typhoons, they're playing Resurgent Beliefs, but then they're playing, like, the other 52 cards out of blue-white control. Or Miracles, if you prefer. It's like, we haven't seen any cast outs, we haven't seen any... lay claims. We haven't seen like if they were playing some of the cooler crazy stuff that we put in the version of the deck that I had built, I would be a little more enthusiastic. No, I like control. It's not that I don't like control. I love control decks. I'm just disappointed in what I'm losing to here, by and large. Exile target creature that's attacking you or a planeswalker you control. Okay. And they Pithing Needled my Arbor Elf. Well, it's a good thing I drew a land. But I don't have a... Yeah, I'm just disappointed. That's really what it is. I mean, also I'm a little annoyed that I lost my moons here. Yeah. I'm just disappointed. Because the opponent had a chance for glory. You know? They're playing a kind of cool deck. But it's the classic problem I have with some people brew this way where they're like, I'm going to brew around this card. And it's like, oh yeah, there's all sorts of cool things they could do. And they're like, no, I'm slotting it into Jund. I'm just taking out what like this card and this card. I'm going to play two of it. And it's like, what? What? No! No! Maximize the bad cards. See how good it can be. I don't know who Kevin Sorbo is, but I'm sure that they are a tool. And that their demise as an internet human being. He used to play Hercules. Really? Did he put the Glad in Gladiator? Because if not, I'm hashtag not my Hercules. Bonecrusher's ready? I got him for 3 mana. Oh yeah! Oh no, I didn't know he was that Hercules. No, I know the disappointed. No, I know it. I know it. I didn't know he was the actor who was that Hercules. This was a fact I wasn't aware of. No. I know who that is. It was on back to back with Xena and Sinbad in the 90s. I remember. I was there. I was there. That is the correct spelling of Xena. Warrior Princess. And Beastmaster, that's true. I was in the 90s. Xena punked his ass on Twitter. Okay. We're talking Lucy Lawless here, right? What new horror is about to befall me? But don't they have a resurgent belief that's about to come off suspend? God, I'm so screwed. Wait, is there anything in their graveyard for it? No, there's just a soul snare that hasn't gone off yet. Oh, they're going to get back their sagas. Wow. Oh, that sucks. That's kind of cool. I specifically mentioned that they were playing Saga before, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I mean, it doesn't all come together now, but it comes together more slightly. I'm slightly more proud of their deck. Slightly. Not proud of how I've lost to it in humiliating, horrifying fashion here. I think they're honestly tanking over whether or not they want to, do that and or kill my Kiora. But the lifelink just means this is over. I can't win this anymore. We just petered out on lands. They got out from under the Blood Moon. They had to purge anyway, so that Blood Moon in the early game wasn't going to stick. So got absolutely crushed by that stuff. Yeah. No, that was slightly more cool than I thought it was. All right. But this has been kind of my experience with this deck. I don't know how Dan is so successful with it. I mean, I know I made a couple misplays in some of these games, but like I really don't get it. I don't understand how this deck is supposed to be all that great. It's good when it goes off, but I feel like such an incredible, like look at that. We had a 1 mountain hand. Now we have a 0 lander. Like I'm on the play, right? I should be feeling great. But yeah, not one of these hands comes together, right? And this is my 5. I literally can't play anything on turn 2 other than Stomp. Like, am I keeping this if I'm against something with any... They're on 7 cards. They kept their 7. Like, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, this is terrible. Ponza always has this problem. I disagree. The newer versions of that deck are much more consistent and can play slower games better than I feel like this one can. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Like, I haven't played it since it sort of came out. And it's really not my kind of deck, but like, I don't know. I hope I get Stone Rain too. I really do. We've been ghost quartered today. Like, it's been absolute brutality. Vindicate is a card now that sees some play. Is this humans again? Okay, it's merfolk. It's even worse. They didn't even play a 1-drop here for me to stomp. Gosh. All right. If we get Spreading Seized, it's all over, by the way. They get to draw a card too. So if there's a Spreading Seized, we're just dead. Yeah, it's been 1 week since you looked at me. Threw your hands up the air, said I'm angry. Second Cavern of Souls. You've never... No, they could still play the Tide Shaper with that. Yeah, Tide Shaper. Do it. Do it. You're ready for Urza's Saga. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you gotta make sure I can't pitch to counter. It's a colorless kicker, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a colorless kicker. Yay! Absolute garbage. My God. Oh. All right. Tide Shaper. Tide Shaper. Yeah, just Tide Shaper. Tide Space Shaper. Merfolk looks like a total beating. I mean, it's not normally anywhere near that bad. No, it's fine, I guess. I mean, yeah, see, Fury should be able to help out a lot here. I mean, we'll see how much. It's tricky because they've got a bunch of lords. I think I'm gonna go 1 Titania out. Pyromancer? Yeah, because these I can't block with those. Okay. Like, what is this? I'm playing Dan's exact list. This is his exact list. It's playing 22 lands. Unreal. Oh my god, why? You think I forgot 4 lands? I forgot the sagas, you're right. Mr. Streamer Man, can you drop it? I'm trying! I'm doing my best! No, I'm not one of those people. I usually play decks, even when the deck looks shady, I usually play it as is. At least for the first go out. But this one just... Try harder. I'm trying as hard as I can. This is the best I can do. Go Pierce. Do it. Do it. I don't even care. Pierce me, daddy. Nope. Today we live. What do you think we got? What do you think they got on 2? Because we've got Stomp into Bonecrusher draw card. Okay. We do have a reasonable number of 1-drops in the deck, but not that many. I think they very much misevaluated what we are. Although, that sucks. Do it. Do it. He's too dangerous to live, Jen and I. Kill him. Kill him now. Do it. We get a visual on the person who turned into you saying, pierce me to... I don't understand the syntax of... I'm not sure what you're saying, Roy, but... Yes? No? There should be a picture of me, so I'm on your screen. I'm not really getting what you're trying to say there. Merfolk of the Pro Trident. Sure. Top deck Domri? Oh, that works. Yeah, I'm with Jen and I. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Roy, but I think we all could use an adult. Hello. Girl. Boom.
Boom, baby!
That's just hard through a text medium. I'm sure your joke would have landed in person. Currently playing against a Tron player. He's taken 3 minutes figuring out what to do on your combat step with no mana available. Must have no friends. I don't know about that. Stupid people need the most love. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Tap target red or green creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap until Tidebinder leaves the battlefield. Oh, it doesn't, does it? It doesn't untap. Can it untap? May it untap? Roy, can I get a grammar? Can I get a grammar coach here? May it untap? May it or mayn't it? No, just kill them. Fine, fine. Mr. Party Pooper here. Smash. Oh my god, they're taking it. Do it! Do the do, man. You gotta do the do. Hello, Bosch. Just don't do heroin. Fair. They've all got Island Walk. Shame about all those islands I have. Wait. I don't have any islands at all. Did you know that over 20% of meth is not organic? I was not aware of that statistic, no. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information, but the free trade status of cocaine will shock you. Okay. I'm assuming they have Merfolk Trickster here.
Just give him one of these.
Realistically, I don't think there's too much I can do about it. Thanks for the follow there, Spoonisher.
Ooh, hey, ooh.
Good draw. Not such a good draw. Oh, it's probably just counterspell, right? A lot of 3-power critters. Yeah. There's at least 12 creatures in this deck with 4 or more power. And Titania kind of counts for like 5. So if you're saying that that's a problem in the deck's construction, I'm going to have to go ahead and disagree with you. Crap. What? What? Echoing Truth? You mean in this exact situation? Oh, yeah. Hey! It's that dude what beat the crap out of me. Oh, crap, the Fury dies.
But you can't glide.
Wow, this is really bad. Man, we're just getting spanked here. Yeah, no. Your deck was cooler than your thrashing of me initially led me to believe, Bruce by. I'm glad I got to see Resurgent Belief bring back Urza Saga. Sorry, does Needle work against... I missed it. Valakut. It's not an activated ability. So, yes, Needle does call Valakut. It will... You can call Valakut. Valakut will not be able to activate any activatable abilities it has, but the one that you're worried about is a trigger. Thanks for the follow, Half-Truth, and Bruce Spy, the magic guy. Didn't bolt to save Fury? I did not. No. So if I draw Titania, if I don't. I mean, it's fine, Brew. Like, it really, you know, it's not, it had nothing to do with you. We got beat by Miracles. And the Resurgent Belief thing was pretty cool. The Resurgent Belief deck I built was much more all-in. We lost our Kiora. Oh, gosh. No, it's Chalice, not a problem. Not a problem. Well, the people from Faithless Brewing did one of their recent episodes on Titania, so I would recommend, as I always do, to check out what they're up to because they're usually pretty on their stuff. Jeez. Stomp does not get doubled. You are correct. So Obosh can clear out 2 of these lords for me. And the Arbor Elf. Obosh plus the Stomp. And then in theory... Jeez. Oh, man. I think I'm supposed to, like, swing in and control the number of lords they have, but if the last card in their hand is a counterspell, it's problematic. This also lets me play the Bonecrusher, which, well, assuming there's no counterspell. We'll see. I think it's correct to swing here, because, like, if they start drawing into... Whoa, easy there. Relax. So we'll let combat go first so that they can't do any bouncing nonsense. Crap. That doesn't work. Though, yeah. I forgot that that's not how Obosh works. I know how that's how Obosh works with Fury. I know that's how Obosh works with, I don't know, any number of things. Again, if you were to ask me on paper like how that actually works and how you actually have to assign the damage and it actually gets doubled, I could tell you. I was supposed to shock them there too. I was tilted about the mistake I made. When do you get to split it? You don't. You get to assign... The reason it didn't ask me to assign the damage is because it didn't matter. I couldn't... thanks for the resub, Brian. I couldn't assign lethal damage to the first one and assign more to the next one, so Magic Online didn't prompt me to do so. Because it doesn't waste your time with things like that. So if they group block my Bonecrusher, then Fury can finish off the other one. They've got a 3/3 Mutavault they might trade. 4/4 Mutavault they might trade. That's okay, though. Yeah, there you go. Jen and I with the... Want to attack with both? Send Elf? Shit, I was supposed to send the Elf. I'm so bad at combat stuff. I just, like, check out most of the time. It's so bad. Jesus. It's just because, like, I don't know. I'm just playing poorly now. I'm just playing poorly now. There's no excuse for this. What's the last card? Something good? Nope. All right. Well, I mean, we're in position to win this now. Hey, Daniel from Brazil. I'm just playing aggro like an absolute tool. Yep. Well, Fury will at least kill both of these. Okay, this time I'm right? They're attacking. It's not gonna get any better for me by not blocking, right? They don't have any Flash Lords. I literally don't know what could happen here, but I'm gonna block, because... Yeah, I'm blocking. Don't worry. Blue Revolt card? Trickster would have been a problem. Trickster would mean we would trade. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. Domri, Anarch of Bolas. He thought he had a giant growth. Well, hopefully they thought they had something that wasn't specifically giant growth, because giant growth costs 1. Okay. I know a lot of the cards in Merfolk, but I haven't played against it much since MH2. I don't know. I mean, we got the W there eventually. So let's see if we can have a reasonable hand on the last one here. So they were playing Mutavaults and they were playing what am I saying? They were playing Mutavaults and they were playing a green land. So let's bring in at least Magus. I don't think I want much more than that. And again, I don't think that I want Shattering Spree. Like, just to deal with Chalice seems silly. But let's take out Titania and let's take out a couple of bolts. Just... Yeah. The reason they don't play they don't play Vial when they play, like, they board out the Vials when they board in the Chalices usually. That would be my assumption of the wisdom. I guess I could board out the bolts too and bring in more Blood Moons and just try to get them a little bit. Or like a Blood Moon and a Seasoned Pyromancer. The blockers from Pyromancer aren't likely to be relevant. This means that I want to mull to turn 1 ramp, but I want to do that anyway. So let's just do that. Let's have a functional hand on 7. Is that cool with everyone? I would just... This is slow. This is very slow. But I mean, it works as long as we don't die. I've seen worse hands this league. Alright. Godspeed, little hand. If I lose, it's because this deck has robbed me of faith in it. Vials are back. Domri is underrated? Yeah. I mean, the fact that it's -2 is actual factual fight is pretty unimpressive. Hey, look. We kept a 7 and we top decked exactly what we needed. Is this Jund? Is this what mid-range feels like? Oh, you know, just mid-range things. I do. I remember when this channel consistently had like 5 viewers, but you had to be there. So the problem with playing Domri here is it's very fragile, whereas Kira's a little bit thicker. So we gonna play Kiora. 5 at least. You know what? For anyone here who's ever thinking of starting streaming, I'm not gonna tell you not to do it. But what I am gonna tell you is that all you need is one friend. One person who likes what you do and it shows up a reasonable percentage of the time. And for me, that was my good friend Roy, who's probably in chat here right now. But all you need is the Mist Caller. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and wasn't cast, exile it. So that'll stop Fury. That's probably how you found me, Dredge. Oh, Evoke is casting. That's right. It's an alternate cost. Thanks, Dave Boo. Again, I'm sure if I actually read the card, I would know that. But I assume they were playing the Mist Caller for a good reason. I guess they're not. Are they playing the... Yeah. Okay. This is not quite big enough to kill my Kiora, but turning off the down tick is pretty annoying if that's their plan here. Exactly. Yeah. God, that sucks. Pretty steep prerequisite. Jesus. Why don't you ask for the moon next? McQuacks, MC Quacks. That'll do. I won't tell anyone. Huh. Does anyone like that one deck that was really popular for a while? Oops All Furies? The fast and the fear that's not a joke. So they have a Vial on 2 here. If I play the first Fury and shoot one of their lords for 4, it plays around them having a Vial for a second one. And then I don't need to evoke the next one. So that's my plan. I'm not going to evoke a second Fury this turn because I don't need to. Well, thanks, Epson. I can get salty. I can get annoyed. But
Just give him one of these.
I thank you. Okay, let's not tempt fate here, huh? Let's do this right. I will say, like, my I have energy and positivity together, and that's tricky because there's a lot of very positive streamers who are kind of low energy, and then a lot of the streamers with higher energy are kind of weird, salty, crazy people. Which again, I like all of these people for different reasons. No, Kiora was not going to survive there, so I just go all in on this Fury. I think I'm putting all the damage on the Mistminer because I'm just worried about them vialing in another Lord, and I think I just pass the turn because I can play a second Fury next turn. They haven't proven that they can counter any of my creatures yet. So I think I have time here. Like, I'm at 19 and I have a double strike 3/3 blocker. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Playing an FTK per turn seems good enough. I guess, yeah. Hard casting freeze forever is good. Yeah. Is that what they call it now? Hard casting? When they LARP? All right, what do you got? Responses? They put the vial on 3. Does that mean they have the god?
Just give him one of these.
This is the split we want.
Ooh, hey, ooh.
I just follow their laser speed. Oh, so we won, did we? Yeah, Daragaz, I've been very, very lucky. I mean, just a lot of the bigger players have been raiding me, and it's I'm so thankful. You know, we kind of finally hitting it. It's just a long process of working hard at it. Oh, they've also got a Lord? No, Trickster. And then they remove my double strike. And they trade Sphaleun for it? Deal? I got more. I mean, you don't need to know that, but I've got more. Oh, they don't trade. Oh, why did I think they were going to trade? Because I thought this was also a Lord somehow because it cost blue. Well. Do. You stayed for Velomachus. That's what brought you back. Yeah, I mean, people show up. People become fans for different reasons, different decks. Could have traded it just double blocked. Yeah, they could have. I may be bad at combat math, but my opponent playing a tribal deck, they're really bad at combat math. Svaleonite Temple enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add a blue. Tap, sacrifice, add blue. I mean, that's almost definitely where the name came from, right? Which is cool. I didn't know that. That's sweet. Oh, okay, we're on the play. Let's see if we can get some playable hands here. Thanks, friend. Yep, hand is hot fire. Yeah, there's a cycle of those. They mull to 5. Okay, this has got to be Tron, right? Mults to 4. Dredge? In this economy? Usually I make a joke out of it, but I'm not joking about running into Dredge tonight. Oh, man. Yeah, you're 100% right, Ramesses, the 4th, 5th, or 6th. I'm not sure which one. You might just be Ramesses Ivy. That's Tron. The dancing. Sometimes there's dancing. Oops. No, no, no. No, the dancing just happens usually when we have music on. I like to move. And then Shauna usually says dance, streamer, dance. If he's here. Okay, so Kiora puts 10 power into play next turn, and hopefully they don't O-stone me? Yikes. Dat membered. I see. Okay then. Well, guess Bonecrusher's ready. Oh yeah, Bonecrusher is ready. You're going nowhere. I got him for 3 mana. All right, that's a good draw. Bonecrusher, yeah. Crushing Knights, yeah. There's lots of stuff that happens on this channel. Ramses the 4th was taken, so I just had to one-up that guy. I just like that you one-up them in such a confusing way. Duffman? Duffman is pushing elementals in the opponent's general direction. I butchered that, but double tower. Oh no, Kozilek's coming down next turn. 10 or Ulamog. 10 out of 10. There's no Tron player in the world who wouldn't have it all here. They want it all, and they want it now. Hold on, do I just play Glorybringer and go 8U and then 8U? No, Titania is better because if they depending on how they blow up the world. Well, first of all, I get to draw a bunch of cards, and then depending on how the world gets completely roadhoused here, the Glorybringer can come down and kill them. And I have 5 mana now too to do it. So this is fine. Don't play Forest? Oh, because I can draw a card and then yeah. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter. I guess if they hit specifically Wormcoil Engine. But if they hit Wormcoil, I think I can crack through it if I draw another red card. So we'll see. If they have Ugin, we're kind of jeez. Ugin or Ulamog are obviously. I always forget that they play that card now. You're such an ass. I mean, put him on a 3-turn clock, I guess. Yeah. You're such a jerk, opponent. No fetching was done for this Tron. They didn't work for it. They just got it. Yeah, Tron gonna Tron ya. I mean, I deeply respect Tron as a part of the modern landscape, but good God. Corn you? Yep. Well, we do get to kill it. Jeez. I mean, I think that's a bit of a stretch, Gazo, from Moto, but I say a bit of a stretch, you know. Like me in size 30 pants is a bit of a stretch. 31 is really where I'm comfy. Walking Ballista? What are you doing? What is this? Seriously? What the hell hand is this? It's just all payoffs. All right, well, all right. Jesus. Yeah, I could have oboged. That was about to be lethal. No, I knew that, Shauna, but it didn't matter. Not even close. All right. Yeah, exactly. Tron always says, no, yeah, but at least they usually need to work for their Tron, right? Or they need to work for the payoffs. But that was just like completely gross. You wear 30 again and you haven't since 1997. Dude, that's dude, that human being. That is a fantastic accomplishment. Unless it's because you were sick, in which case. Still, smaller pants. Not the worst thing. All right. I don't think there's anything else I'm supposed to have here. Okay, good. It's just one of those things that like I've known people who got like really sick and they lost a ton of weight that way. Not in a healthy way. Which obviously, since you're sharing it on the internet, is unlikely, but the average Tron player with the keyboard and the chips. How can you kill that which cannot die? Oh yeah, that's a big. Yeah, there's not. I mean, Tron's fine. This. All right, so it's turn 3 Titania with 10 power with Bonecrusher back up. Like, am I supposed to mull to the Blood Moon? Yeah, I feel like. But see, this deck has been so punishing to me on mulligans. Like, that first hand was okay, and now it's just getting worse. Well, okay, this one's fine. But, like, oh, just so bad. And then if they have Dismember on this hand, it's awful, right?
Compadres,
No, this is
it
not
is
GG. We saw in game 1 they played the Blood Moon, or they played
the start
that
of the rainy
Dismember.
season.
Thanks
And
for the ball there,
remember,
Pi
a shiny new
Kitsune.
donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
It's okay. This deck has just not worked for me. Yep. No, it's fine. This deck just doesn't work for me. Like, I'm pretty sure I play it reasonably well, and it just doesn't come together. Like, yeah, I made punts in some of the games we've been I've played tonight and this afternoon when I tried playing it, but it's not the deck's fault. I'm 100% sure of that. It's me. There's just something about it that just doesn't work. Oh yeah, we're gonna play cookbooks. Don't worry. Don't worry. I was just playing this deck as like a sort of, you know, Dan was having a good time with it, and I like Dan, and I like the Faithless Brewing podcast, and I thought it would be fun, and I just can't get behind it. Just does not work for me. I mean, I can get behind it, obviously. Like, I like this deck. I like what it's trying to do. I like what it does, but huh. Alrighty then. I guess they could have a Karn this turn, is what that tells me, but that'll be okay, I assume. There it is. What are they getting? O Stone. Holy shit. Fury does hit Planeswalkers, yes. If you wanted to. Remember how I boarded out my bolts because I thought that was a good idea? How's that going for me? Get the Piercer? Yeah. But I guess I should have... I mean, If I had been able to cast the Fury, yeah, but there was a Karn in play. Yeah, but I couldn't cast the Fury this turn, right? And if I attack the Karn, I don't get mana from the Ragavan. So, like, there was no shoot the Karn by pitching the monkey, play the Fury. I hit him with Magus to 10. Fury, play the second Fury. They're at 10. No, they only take 8. And I don't have a monkey anymore. Oh, okay, got it. I got it. I don't think playing Obosh next turn is going to do much for me. See if I can draw anything relevant here. Nope. Okay. Pretty sure I didn't have a land drop there. Maybe I did. I don't think I did. I think I missed one earlier. Because they're going to have, like, infinite mana after the Soul Stone. Oh, I haven't been doing the thing. Hold on. This is why we're losing.
Monkey. Give this monkey what she wants.
Oh, my free mana. It's gonna go away. Dust in the wind. Obosh with lethal? I only had Magus in play. I couldn't play Obosh and dash the Ragavan, could I? Yeah, I could. Well, they can't let the Magus hit them now. They have to have Ugin or another O-Stone or something along those lines here. I mean, see if they take the 2 and they try to get greedy with their O-Stone. I don't think that they will. But they could. They're pretty low. Okay. So this means I get to put out immediate lethal again. Super lethal. Oh, we can... No, I want the fetch in my graveyard here. Yeah, Greer World. I was just trying to figure out if there wasn't some better way to do it. I don't think there was. Yeah, I can dash in the monkey and shock. So that's what we're going to set up to do. I'm just going to put the elemental in now. I guess if they have a dismember, they can't play it, so it doesn't really matter. Most things that are going to remove Titania are going to remove the elemental as well. But the Dash Monkey plus Bonecrusher Stomp should be good. So the only thing that really stops that is Wormcoil. But I don't know if they're likely to want to Wormcoil against against this deck. We'll see. I mean, if it's the only payoff they have, then they will, obviously. Yeah, we might steal this one. Blast Zone? That's not a problem. Definitely not what they were looking for. Carrot? Oh, sure. Oh, no, Blast Zone's a huge problem. It stops the Ragavan. God, that's so frustrating. Ah, that's not what they wanted. And it still crushes me. I mean, we just go Ragavan, dash, get him to pop the Blast Zone. Oh. And then play the Bonecrusher? No. But like if I don't play the Bonecrusher, I'm not playing anything here. That doesn't work, Tanned Asian. I mean, it doesn't do anything better than stomping them at any other time, because Stomp is even cost. I think we just have to wait and see what we draw. Why not Obosh to just waste their mana? I mean, I could have played Obosh plus Ragavan this turn without dashing it, but if the Ragavan had connected, for some reason, if they had decided to let it through, they would have lost on the spot. Now, I'm assuming that would never... God damn it. God. Stomp EOT. I mean, I have to do it now, right? There's literally... I mean, if I want to do it at a reasonable moment. But now they have a gigantic blocker, so, like, nothing matters anymore, really. I mean, I guess they can't attack with it until they find another answer, but, like, there's just no... They're basically just, like, bumbling through answering all my stuff by accident. Like, they know Obosh is in my hand, so that doesn't really count, like, obviously... And I didn't have anything else in play for the Ulamog to take, but... I mean, we could still top deck a Stomp here. I was expecting our, like, power and toughness-based stuff to be better and not to need as much reach, so I boarded out the bolts, and that was almost definitely a mistake. Because I in the first game, they played All Is Dust against us, and I just totally... I can't get my head around the fact that this deck plays All Is Dust. That's an E-Tron thing. You're not supposed to play that in Greentron. That's wrong in Greentron, but, of course, obviously, it's not always wrong. Sanctum, they have another thing to cast? Am I getting crushed by masterful sequencing? Nope, not yet. I mean, it's not though. That's just not true, Gozo. That's just not true. There is absolutely skill in playing Tron. There just is. The acting smug thing, I mean, that's on a player-to-player basis. There's plenty of, like, good, respectable people who play Tron well, just as professionally as anyone plays anything. And they understand they are the target of a lot of hate. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of sequencing. It's a lot of understanding when to push where, what hate you have to try to dodge, how hard you have to try to dodge it. Are we on the 0 outer? No. We can still just draw this Stomp. Stomp and Glorybringer. They got a second Ulamog? They only have 9 mana. Okay. At least the first one can't attack. I bet they have a land drop somehow. Right, let's see what got shot. Amulet Titan's not as complex as a lot of people make it out to be. I'm not saying it's not complex. I'm just saying it's not as complex as some people make it out to be. Yeah, of course. How could they not? And now I can't play Glorybringer. So there's like one card that I was. Did we? 1, 2, 3. All the Bonecrushers are gone. Literally all the Bonecrushers got exiled. All right. It's my fault for sideboarding badly, but that was a massacre. I mean, that was just gross. They hit all the Bonecrushers. There were 43 cards in my deck, and they hit all 3 Bonecrushers. God, what a massacre. So, Cavedan's Titania thing. I mean, I want to like this deck, but I've played 2 leagues with it, and both were 2/3s, and they were both just brutal. There was no joy to be found in playing this deck for me. The couple of times I got Titania into play with a couple of elementals was kind of cool. Fury was fine. Bonecrusher is always an okay card. I just. Well, I mean, I agree with you, Shauna. I'm just saying, like, every match I played with this was like an absolute brutal slog, almost entirely. We crushed Squatchy on his blue-red Karnza thing with Saheeli's infinite Saheeli triggers that he was trying to do. But I don't know. It's just not was not a joyful experience for me. But if this is something you're interested in, Cavedan of the Faithless Brewing podcast, as I said before, is having great success with it. So I would say check it out if this is something you are interested in, because it's pretty strong. Maybe consider playing some main deck Blood Moons with the way that some of my leagues were going there. The synergy here is cool, but just I guess doesn't work for me. So if you're in the future watching this video on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos.